Hey everybody, it is Ninja Mom. I am back again for the third time today. This is my empties for a month and 4 days. So this was from April 21st until today, May 25th, worth of melts. This is my second attempt at recording. I did get a phone call that came through and cut the video. So we're gonna go through this again. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start with these because I did melt so many of them. Okay, so as y'all know, that Smell Good shop, Creme de la Creme, is my creme. I love this scent. It is so amazing. It is a very rich, creamy vanilla condensed milk scent. It is amazing. I love it by itself, and I love it blended with things. So I did melt four of them, you guys. 4 Creme de la Cremes. Then I melted That Smell Good Shop Blue Ribbon Cookie, award-winning fresh baked cookies. Now this is it is not a sugar cookie. It is not a Danish cookie. It is not a butter cookie. It is not a shortbread cookie. It's not any of those. It is, if you ever make, like you're going to make a chocolate chip cookie and it's just you make the basic cookie dough before you throw the chocolate on in, that is what this is. It's a very basic cookie dough type scent. It's actually really nice. I enjoy it. It works really good to blend with. I've done it by itself, but it's not like a show. When you blend it with things, it definitely adds a good bump of bakery to them. And then we have Sassy Girl Aroma's Amaretto. Another amazing scent. I love Sassy Girl Aroma. As you guys know, I have been digging cherry-based or type scents. So pistachio, cherry, amaretto, all really good. This is super good. I absolutely love the way it smells. It has that really good cherry note that has that tart zip in there. And then it has like a cream buttery type thing going on. And then it has that sour punch that is that's obvious with any amaretto. That performed, by the way, the Creme de la Creme performed for an astonishing 8+ hours. And it performed at a medium high. The amaretto performed at a high for 10+ hours. Now, on to Old Crooked Trails Summer Pie, which is amaretto peach pie with burnt caramelized brown sugar. This, you guys, was unfreaking real. I wish that this was a slice of piece of pie in front of me. This was the most true peach pie scent you could ever smell. Fresh Georgia peaches rolled up in a beautiful nutmeg, cinnamon, and brown sugar, thrown into a beautiful pie crust, and then dazzled up with an amazing amaretto cream with some brown sugar caramel. Like, it was all of that in a bag of chips. I would love to get my hands on some more of this. Oh, I'm so upset. I only had this tiny little cup of it. It was so good. So hit your girl, dude. If y'all know where I can find some more summer pie from Old Crooked Trail, please let me know, because I am all about its business. Then we have Up North Creations Pumpkin Cheesecake, a blend of spicy pumpkin and sweet cream cheesecake. Blah, can't even talk. The label is kind of wonky do. Now, this one I was not a fan of. The spice was way too intense for me. If you are somebody that prefers your pumpkin pie to be very strong in the nutmeg and spice aspect, then this was good. I did get a faint cream from it, but the spice was so overpowering. It was just like, whoo, for your girl. So I would not do that one. But it did perform at a high for 10+ hours. And then we're going to put these in a little power of horror like this, because they all came from the same person. So I bought a D-stash from Tara Lynn. I did not post it up because I was so eager to get in and start melting it that I did not post it, the video of me unboxing it. Bad me. But I will list the scents that I melted through that I did get from her. And here they are. So I did get a Destination Wax Strawberry, fresh ripe strawberries from her. And girl, this stuff's really good. This strawberry is very sweet, very juicy strawberry. It is super good. It is not a real type strawberry by any means. It is artificial, but it is a very sweet, candy-esque type strawberry scent. It performed really good. This thing was no joke. It powerhouse. It filled my entire kitchen, dining room, living room, sitting room, and hallway with the most amazing strawberry aroma. It was very sweet, very, very loud and bold. Oh, it was so good. And it lasted for 8+ hours. It was so, so good. We have another one from Destination Wax, and this is Quickie Wedding. This is fresh strawberries, strawberry seeds, and marshmallow fluff. This one, y'all, I need more of. This was a whole different strawberry outpost on this, y'all. This strawberry, you could smell the seed. You could smell the greenery. It was so good. It was a very loud strawberry, and it was so yummy. And then that marshmallow cream came in and kicked up in the sweetness and that creaminess. It was very, very good. I would love to get my hands on more of this. Then we have Midnight Daydream Wax Company's Croissant Bread Pudding, Croissant Kitchen and Bread Pudding. This one was so good. It literally smelled like I had fresh baked bread pudding in my house. It was super good. The bread note, the croissant bready note was very dominant. It was so good. It was right there. It was that buttery, buttery scent. It was so good. And then the spices and the butters and the sugars all came together. It was so yummy. This I enjoyed on a rainy, cold weekend morning with a cup of coffee, and it was such heaven. It was heavenly. It was an experience of its own. I had no TV on. I had nothing. It was just quiet, me and this bad boy with a cup of coffee in the rain, and I was just in heaven. It was a total serene moment. Then we have Midnight Daydream Wax Co.'s Raspberry Peach Macaron. This is a almond cream macaron filled with ripe peach and juicy raspberry jam. This one was a little different. It was very based off raspberry, that is for sure. I did not get almost any peach. It almost reminded me of like a raspberry candy. I don't do raspberry like this one very often. It wasn't bad. It was powerhouse, but it wasn't something that I typically love. But it was awesome to get and try. So thank you very much, Tara Lynn, for this. I did enjoy it. It did throw very well. I will say that. It was at like a consecutive medium high for about 7 hours. Then we have Midnight Dream. Now that was it out of this right here. That was from Tara Lynn. So the next that we have is Midnight Daydream's Happy Birthday Type. I received this as a sample in my order when I ordered some custom loaves from him. This is your basic vanilla cake batter type scent. It is kind of light, but I have heard with his products you do need to let them cure for a very long time, especially if they're lighter scents like this. But it was, it did smell good. It was just very, very light. And it was light for probably 6 hours. I would say 4 to 6 hours. I could actually smell it, but it was light. Then we have zucchini bread from Up North Creations. And y'all know what a zucchini bread smells like, but there are several different oils. This one is a more bready one. The spices are not very strong in this. It is more bready. It does smell very, very good. It did perform very well. It lasted for 7+ hours. And I wouldn't probably repurchase this one myself because I do like more of a different one. I like a very creamy with a very faint spice, like almost like, not even really a spice, more of a brown sugar note to it. But this was very good. Then we have a Yummer's Delight Pound Puppy. I do not know what these blends are. I can just base off what they smell like. This one was very, very light. And it had kind of a strawberry birthday cake-ish type thing going on, as you can see on the front with the picture. It did have that happening. It was okay. I enjoyed it, but it was very, very light. Then we have Yummer's Delight Let's Eat Cake. This was like a cupcake at Tiffany's type smell. Yeah, this reminded me of like cupcake at Tiffany's, birthday cake, and maybe like a vanilla pound cake all mixed together. Just a lot of cakey aspects. My cats are playing. Very cakey thing going on. I did not smell any fruits or anything like that in it. It was another light scent, but it was nice. Then we have 2 from the Milk and Cookie Candle Company, and one of them is a beautiful custom of mine, The Adventures of Mr. Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Love it, love it. This is my blend of a sweet green caramel apple with zucchini bread and funnel cake and all kinds of other good stuff, and it is amazing. Then we have Bumble Sweet Bumble from Milk and Cookie Candle Company, another amazing scent. This is a mixed berry, like berry cobbler type scent. It is really good. All of her wax always performs 8+ hours for me on high, and these were high throwers, and they just, oh, they were so good. Now, the last 4 cups I have are from Unique Creations, 39301. And this one is the Morning Beignets. Now, so this is, so in the cup, this smelled very strong and spicy with a weird wax note. Now, I have talked to the owner of Unique Creations about what's going on with that, and she's currently trying to fix the weird waxy note that is happening. She doesn't know if it's the oils or what's happening, but I did have that happen in a lot of my scents. So yeah, there was a very weird waxy note, and this one was very light. It just was very strong and a very weird wax scent. Then I had a wild berry cheesecake. This one was really good. It was wild berry cheesecake, and you could smell that, but that wax note was in there, and it just kind of, I'm not digging that wax note, so I'm hoping that she can figure out what it is. Then this one I really did love, even with the wax note there. It was just like the scent itself was so good, I kind of got over it. And this is her take on frosted animal cookies. I really love this. This is a very unique scent. Nobody else's smells like this one. She did make this herself. There is a very faint cherry note, but it has like all these different type cookie notes going on in it, and like frosting and creamy. It's super duper good. This did perform really well. This performed at a consecutive medium high for about 12 hours. I was really blown away by that. This one was very sad for me because nobody except for 2 vendors that I know of so far have the coconut snowball oil that I love. And Sugar Melts by Stacy is one of them. She has it. I absolutely love this scent. And then Unique Creations Betty Murad, she has it. But I was so sad. I ordered a scent cup of it, and it was very light, and that wax scent took over so bad. I was so upset because I absolutely love coconut snowball, but I only like it from specific oil vendors. Now, on to clamshells. We have a Sensationals unicorn cake. I don't like this scent. I don't. I try to get on that gravy train, and it's nasty to me. It smells kind of like fruity, stinky feet to me. But that's my opinion, so this is not a repurchase, and I don't like it. But it does work. It does perform at a high and for very long periods of time. I just don't like that smell. Then I have a Bonfire Bliss Lees and Toasted Marshmallow from Sassy Girl Aroma. This was a really good scent for fall. It is definitely powerhouse. The Bonfire Bliss is not, like, the dominant scent in this is the leaves, and I don't like leaves. If the Toasted Marshmallow were stronger, this would have been amazing, but I did like it. I'm not going to say for fall. I didn't, because I loved it for fall, and I mixed it with Vanilla Cookie Crunch, and it made it all better. So, yes, I melted through a value pack of Vanilla Cookie Crunch. This is a must in my home. Love this scent. Love it by itself. Love to blend it. It is an amazing scent. Then I got a Sensationals Festival Vibes Sunset Berry Bliss. This scent made me sick. It made me sick to the stomach. I don't know what the heck. It is very berry with a musky type note, but it made me so nauseous every time I melted it that I cannot buy it again. I was very queasy. I was vomiting. It was horrible. The smell of that was just not my deal. Then we have Sensationals Pumpkin Marshmallow Cream. Yes, you are seeing fall scents right now because trust me, it is. I live in Washington, one of the wettest states there is, and it is raining here all the time. And on days that it's kind of chilly and rainy and mucky, I love to throw in some fall scents. So that's where all these fall scents are coming from. Tells you how much rain we've been having. This is a super yummy, lightly spicy, pumpkin-y marshmallow goodness. I love that this comes back almost every year because my fall would not be a fall here without it. Then we have Southbound Candle Co. birthday cookies, which is freshly baked sugar cookies with sweet vanilla and delicious birthday cake. And this is delicious. The birthday cake is so good in that. It's very strong. And that thing lasted on for probably a high level for at least 7 hours. And then it went down to a medium for another 4. And then we have Better Homes and Gardens Pistachio Macaroon. Love this. Love it. I wish it was stronger, but it is so good. It is not cherry at all. It has a very nutty, cookie, creamy, good kind of blend. It smells so good. It actually smells like if you were to take real pistachios and grind them up and throw them into like a sugar cookie or vanilla sugar cookie, like cookie dough, and bake it. That's what it smells like. So good. And then we have Yummer's Delights So Jelly donut and creamy milk. This fender for me is just too light. Yep. It's very, very light. I did get a very faint grape type glazed smell from this. And that was about it. It very, very light. And I mean, it performs very light for about 6 hours, but yeah, it just doesn't work in my home. And I'm moving out of this home into an even bigger home, so I'm kind of scared to see what's going to happen then. So that vendor might just not be something for me. Then we have the last clamshell is Better Homes and Gardens Key Lime Cheesecake. This one I actually enjoy. It's a very zesty, yummy lime with a faint cream note. I wish the graham cracker was stronger in this, but I do really like it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a Fruit Loops, to be honest, but it is very good, and I do repurchase it quite often. Now into bags. I'm going to have to try to hurry through these because I have so many empties and only so much space on my phone, and I leak wax everywhere. Okay, so this was the Unicorn Spa's carbs. This was her take on carbs. Her take on carbs is very different from anybody else's carbs I've ever had. This one was rich in a zucchini bread type scent, with a little bit of kind of like a graham crackery thing going on. It did perform well. I would say it performed a consecutive medium to about medium high sometimes to, let's see, about 7-8 hours. Then we have another unicorn. This is a unicorn from Unique Creations. This is like their mix of scents kind of thing. This one was fruity. It was waxy. But the water, it was a very strong watermelon note in this one, so it was okay. Then we have a Sassy Girl Aromas Coffee Mocha. A pick-me-up compromise of fresh brewed coffee with hints of chocolate and vanilla. I would not repurchase this one. I'm not even going to lie. This one was very weird. It had a very weird undertone to it. I don't know what it is. You could smell the coffee, you could smell the chocolate, all that stuff. But there was a very odd undertone note to this. So I would not repurchase this, but it did perform for 10 hours plus at high. Then we have the Strange Charm Wax Melts Toucan Party Fruit Loops Vanilla Ice Cream. This was just a dud. I didn't get anything from this. Nothing at all. So it's not a repurchase. I didn't get anything. Then this was from a beautiful waxy friend of mine. This is Scentsie's Caramel Vanilla Delight. She had put some chunks in here for me. I actually really enjoyed it. It is kind of a lighter scent, and the caramel smells more real than artificial, but it was really good. I'm going to end up having to do a second part to this video. I'm going to warn you guys right now. So the next one we have is pistachio pudding from a Crafty Barista, rich, creamy pistachio pudding. And this is a nummy. I loved her pistachio pudding. Very cherry, very pistachio. A delicious scent. That thing threw as well. It threw for a very long time. Not even kidding you. We're talking 12 hours at a medium high. Then we have Vintage Chic Scents Lemon Cream Mermaid Pie, which is sugared pie crust filled with a pillow of blue cotton candy, lemon cream, and a layer of whipped coconut cream topped with fluffy miniature marshmallows. Her mermaid pie is my favorite. I have a lot of it. I melt it all the time. I'm actually melting it as we speak. I love it. This is her amazing mermaid pie, which is like a super yummy marshmallow cotton candy goodiness, with a beautiful lemon scent to it. It has like a lemon curd note going on. It's very, very good. This threw for 12 hours, and I would say at a medium high. Okay, so I'm going to have to come in with a second part for the rest of my empties for you guys. I hope that this finds you way, and I'll be right back with the second installment. Please like, share, and subscribe.